Would you be able to tell me your name, your organisation and what brought you here today?
My name is Seán Healy. I'm the Director of Social Justice Ireland, and I was here as one of the speakers today, but I'm engaged with Dokis on an ongoing basis for years, and have a lot of engagement with the organisations there, and have been involved with work they've been doing on the Sustainable Development Goals for quite some time.
And which goal do you think is the most important?
I think the first goal, no poverty, is the key to all the others. That in effect, if people had enough income to live life with dignity, not everything in the rest of them would be achieved, but we'd be well down the road towards achieving a lot of other issues. So it seems to me that the starting point is goal one. No poverty, and I think to sort of go in that direction and to emphasise it and commit the resources that are required to deliver it would be a big step in the right direction, both for the Irish government and for other governments as well.
What excites you most about the Sustainable Development Goals?
I think there's a number of things that would really excite me about the Sustainable Development Goals. First of all, that there are 17 of them that are all sort of integrated parts. They're all parts of life and the world and the globe in which we live that need to be integrated. And what they do is they set out a framework that, if followed, would produce a very integrated approach towards building a world of sufficiency, a world where everybody had sufficient to live life with dignity, a world where everybody had meaningful work and real participation and appropriate accommodation and relevant education and good health care, and they had their cultures respected, and particularly if they were minority cultures. And I think it also would produce a situation in which people would be participating and shaping the decisions that affect them. So what I'm saying really is that they excite me because they provide a framework for a new paradigm for society that actually is doable, is viable, and is much more sustainable. A paradigm that basically would try to provide a decent life and good well-being for this generation, but also for future generations.
What do you think Dokis' role is in bringing people together around these goals?
I think Dokis is doing a very good job at the moment in bringing together organisations in the development sector, in the global south sector, but also in the community and voluntary sector, in the social inclusion sector, in the environment sector in Ireland, and bringing them all together, bring all aspects of civil society together to try to impact on how Ireland is aware of the Sustainable Development Goals, but also how government engages and sets out a pathway towards achieving those goals in Ireland, but also sets out a pathway towards supporting their achievement in the rest of the world. So I think Dokis plays a key role there, and hopefully will continue to do that.
And what will you or your organisation do to make the Sustainable Development Goals a reality?
Well, one of the things that we're doing already in Social Justice Ireland, the organisation that I'm a director of, we have been collecting the data to show whether or not we're making progress on Sustainable Development Goals, and we have published a progress index going back all the way to 1995, which tries to catch, if you like, how Ireland has or has not made progress over the past 20 plus years on the issues that we're now going to start hopefully measuring properly going forward, on the measures under the Sustainable Development Goals. So we will publish, update that index every year. We will publish it on Global Justice Day, that's 20th of February every year. So that will be a contribution, and hopefully we will become more engaged as we can with whatever mechanisms the Irish government puts in place to start developing the data, delivering the data, and making sure that Ireland is actually measuring the progress it's making or not making, and basically trying to ensure that we will be making progress over each of the next 15 years.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
More than welcome, anytime.